So hey everyone, today we are going to discuss a problem and the name of the problem is pattern 16. So what does the problem statement says that? Problem statement says that we have to take input n and for that n we need to print a pattern. Okay, we need to print some kind of shape or some kind of structure. Okay, so what kind of structure we need to print? Let's visualize that structure. Okay, so firstly what is happening here? That is firstly they are printing one and after the one they are having five spaces, one, two, three, four, five spaces and again a one. In the next line, what is happening? The value of this increases, that is 1, 2, and after that, there is having spaces reduces by something. Okay, so what is happening? That is, and again, that is what? 1, 2. So in the next line, what is happening? What they are printing? Oh, sorry, it's in a reverse manner. It's in a reverse manner. So that is 2, 1. So let's do it again. It is 2, 1. It is 2, 1. Okay. So again, what is happening? In the next line, what is happening again? That is they are having three values and a single space. Again they are having that is 3, 2, 1. In the next line what is happening? For example, I have considered a test case where the value of n is 4. So if the value of n is 4, that means it means we need to print 4 lines, and in these 4 lines we need to do something like research. We need to visualize what kind of structure is followed by these lines. Okay, so what is happening? That is what I need to do again is that is I need to print 1, 2, 3, 4, and after this again reduces. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So can I say how much? How much? Firstly, you need to visualize that how much spaces in the first line are there. For example, can I say that is this matrix? If I consider this as a matrix part, so how many rows and columns are in it? So it has 4 rows, and how much column into it? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has 7 columns. So 4 cross, it's a matrix of 4 cross 7. Okay, so if it is a matrix of 4 cross 7, if I say that it's having how much, for example, if the value of n is 4, so in the first line how many spaces were there? So in the how many spaces we are printing here? That is n. That is if the value of n is this one, so that is 2 into n minus 3. So in the first line we are printing this number of spaces. How I find this? That is in the first line we are having 2 into n minus 3 spaces. That is firstly, just if the value of n is 4, then I'll multiply simply 2 into 4, that is 8, and 2 values were occupied. Simply 2 values are occupied and they are having 5 spaces, so that is 8 minus 3. This is about the total number of spaces which we are having. Okay, so let me first visualize about the space, about the shape. What kind of shape is it? Like what kind of shape is it? And after that we'll handle this part key, what we need to print in the shape. Firstly we'll just simply discuss about the shape. What kind of shape is it? So can I say that if I'll do it like this, it's having single star, and after that there is 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is again a star. Okay, and the next line what has happened? The value of star is increases and the value of space decreases. So value of star increases and the value of space decreases. And the next line what has happened? What is going to happen again? The value of star increases and the value of space decreases. So now it is like this one. Or in the next line what will happen? The value of star again increases, that is again increases, that is this one, and value of space decreases. So now space will become 0. So this like this. So this kind of structure we need to print, this kind of shape we need to print, but we need to make some changes in this shape. Like first let me first visualize the shape first, and after that we'll be able to code it in this format. Okay, so what we are going to do here is that is firstly we are having some spaces. So firstly we are making a variable, that is we have a variable that is space, and we have a variable star. So what will happen? Our star value will always start from 1, because what we need to print? Firstly we need to print star, after that we need to print space, after that again we need to print star. Okay, so can I say if my star value is 1, so my space will be what? We have already discussed it here, that is 2 into n minus 3. So what I'll do in the first line, I'll simply what I'll do in the first line, I'll simply print the star. So that's it. It has 1 star, and after that what I'll print? I'll print space. So how amount of space, how much space I have? That is 5. So 5 space, and after that again a star. Now in the next line what will happen? My value of star is going to be increases. So the value of star will become 2. So the star value increases by 1. So the star will become 2, and the space value is decreases by how much? It is decreases by 2. It is again decreases by 2. So space is going to be decreased by 2. So space, if the space is going to be decreased by 2, then what I'm going to print is, I'm going to print 2 star. After that, 3 spaces. After that, again 2 stars. In the next line, what will happen? The value of star again increases. That is 3 stars. That is how much space? That is 1 space. And after that, again, that is what? That is 3 stars. And in the next line, what will happen? That is, this value decreases by 2, so that it will become -1. And the how much star? 4 star. After the -1 spaces, it means 0 space, no spaces. And after that, I mean 4 star. So we have found the pattern. Like, let's now move on toward the code part and handle these things, like how we are going to be handled, how we are going to handle this this one, how we are going to handle the integer part. Like, we don't need to print the star, we need to print the pattern in this format. Okay, but let me first draw the shape, and after completing the shape, we'll make some changes into it. Okay, so let's move on toward the code part. Firstly, I'm taking input for n. After taking input for n, what I need to do is, I need to find the spaces. So first, how many spaces we have? In the initial, we are having space. That is what? That is 2 into n minus 3. So that is 2 into n minus 3, and the star value. And what about the star? So my star value is equals to 1. Okay. So let's move on towards the code part. For example, according to the problem statement, we need to print n lines. Okay, so I'm running a loop that is from I till n. So in these n lines, what I need to do? I need to do something. Or what I need to do? I just need to do something. That's something we'll discuss later. But we have just find out that we need to do something with the n lines. Okay, so I have run a loop, and in that n lines, so what we have find out here? Firstly, we need to print what? We need to print star. After that space, then again star. So we'll just simply do it. So what we are going to do is, firstly we are going to print the star value. So we'll do that like this. For int j equals to 1 up till j less than equals to star, and here we'll make it j plus plus. And what we'll do here, we'll simply print star value. What we are going to print is, that is star. So that is star followed by space. So we have done with the star part. In the next line, what we need to print? In the next, so not in the next line, but in the next, what we need to do? We need to print the space value. So just remove this star. We need to print space, and the value of space will be the j loop run till up till space. In the next, what I need to do is, I just simply need to print the value of. I just need to print the value of star. So after printing the value of star, after I have done with the star, so what I need to do is, I just have printed space. I've just printed star, space, and star. Okay. And the next, what I need to do? Let's do that thing. That is, my space value is increasing, and my space value is decreasing, and my star value is increasing. So if every condition run, and that condition, what will happen? My star value increases and my space value is going to be decreases. By how much? Spaces decreases by 2. Okay, so let's run this code again. So yeah, there was a mistake. I need to change the line. So that was system dot out dot print ln. I need to change the line. So I have changed the line. Oh, there was a mistake. What was the mistake there? Actually, I'm having input was, I don't know. Let's visualize it again. That is what mistake I have done. That is 2 into n. Let's make it in the way. 2 into n minus 3. And for it's run till this one. Firstly, I'm just printing the star value. And after printing the star, what I need to print is, I need to print the space. And how much space I need to print? I have done that. And after that, we need to print star. So we have done with that. And after in the second line, what will happen? The star value increases and my space value decreases. So that's also doing great. Let's run it again. Yeah, there is some mistake which we are not taking care of. That is 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. And why this is going to print? So I have done something here. I've done a mistake. That is what After this, I need to print, although I need to print star, I'm doing the great right thing, but what is the mistake here is that is star values increase start from 1. So j less than equals to star. So let's try run this code system.out.print, that is fine. And in this, oh, yeah, that's the mistake. I am just printed it 3 times. That was the mistake here. So there's a this one. Now let's run it again. So now it's working fine. Now it's working fine. It's the input value maybe for it's working for the let's run it on a input. Let's run it on input 4 on a 4. Let's run it. So if we are doing it here is that is what is happening. That is these stars are working, but here extra star is also coming. Why it must be come, it must have to come, because in this part what is happening here, we have the values of star at the next step. What for example, what will happen in the when we are running for the n value, the firstly we are having star value that is 1. In the second step the value of star become 2. In the third step the star value, in the second step the value of star become third, and when we reach over the third, the value of when we'll complete it with the first line with the index 1, the value of star increases by 2. So when we are working for the 2 for the 2th index, then the value of star is 2. When we are printing for the third index, the value of star is 3, and when we are working for the 4th index, then the value of star is 4. So firstly what is going to happen, 4 star, and after that 4 star. So but there that's why this extra star is coming. So I can handle this easily. What I'll do, if I value is equals to at, and it means in the next in the last line it's not working fine, I'll just simply decreases the value of star. So I just make it like star minus minus. Okay, so now it is going to print 3. Yeah, it's working fine. Firstly it's printing for the 4, because whenever it's pass on from the here, the value of star was 4, and after that this space were printed, and after the space were 0, what will happen if the I is equals to n, the value of star decreases. So now the star value will become what, that will become 3. So after 4 the 3 star will going to be printed. So I have done with this part. So now in the next part what I need to do, instead of star I need to print an integer value. So I'll be able to do it again. So I'll make a variable that is value, that is holding a value of 1. Okay, so now for this value variable, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print that value variable. Okay, so for example my value variable is this one. In the not in the space part, in this, instead of start I need to print that value variable. In the next, again I need to print the value variable. Okay, so now I have done with the value variable. So now what will happen, it will print simply 1, because we are having only 1, we have initialized with 1. So now if I'll increase the value variable, what will happen, it will work like this. Yeah, so it is going to be printed like the value variable, and in the each step the value is going to be increases, that is 1 2 2 3 3. But I don't need to do anything. What I need to do is I always have to start from 1, and from 1 I need to do something. So I'll just initialize this variable in this part, because I have to start from 1, and for that one, whenever I'm printing, what I need, after performing each operation I need to increase the value. So what will happen for this line, firstly we are going to print 1, after that the value variable will increases. Then what will happen, because here my star value was 3, so that will run for 2, it will run for 1, it will run for 2, it will run for 3, and after 3 what will happen, the value passes from here, that was 4. So I need to decrease it here. So what I'll do, if I need to decrease it by each by single line. So what I'll do, I'll make it value minus minus. So now what will happen, it is going to work fine from now. So actually it was working fine, but here we are having some issues. What was that? Actually for the 4th line, what is going to happen is, in the 4th line, that is 1 2 3, and I just need to do from here. Okay, this one, I just need to do it. For example, what I need to do is I need to decrease the value here. So now it will work fine, I think, because firstly that is 4 3 2. Okay, yeah, it's working fine. But in the last line, because it's how it is working, that is, firstly we are printing the value variable, and the value is starting from 1, and for each step we are increasing it. So value will print what? That will print 1, again it will print 2, it will print 3, so on, so on, so on, so on, up till this condition will run. Up till this condition satisfied, it's going to be print the variable. Okay, but in the next line what will happen? The value variable will pass. For example, in the third line what will happen? Firstly we will printed 1, so the value value of value variable increases by 1, so now the value will become what? That will become 2. In the second become 3, in the 3 it will become 4. So the value passed from here is, that is 4. So what I have done here is I have decreases the value, so now the value will become what? That is going, it is going to become 3. And now what I'm going to print? I'm going to print it in a reverse order. After printing spaces, I'm going to print it in a reverse order. But what happened with the last line? What is going to happen? That is, it's not working fine for the last line, because in the last line the 4 is going to be passed on, and the value that is going to be passed is, that is not 4, that is what? That is 5. Because firstly what we need to do is we are printing 4 stars, and we are printing that this value is star value. In the last line the value is equals to n. So up till what will happen? 1 2 3 and 4 will printed off, and after that the value, when it returns off, it will return by increasing it with 1. So now the value variable will increase by 1, so it will become what? That it is going to become 5 now. So after this 5, the value here is going to be passed on, that is 5. So I have to decrease it by 1 again. After this it will work fine. So now it's working fine. Let's submit that code. Yeah, it got submitted. I hope you like the solution. If you like the solution, please hit the like button. Let's meet out in the next video. Till then, bye bye.